All right, everybody, here at the Mind of Iggy Easter edition, weekend edition. There's a little light on my nose. Hey, so I hope you all had a good weekend. I hope everything went as well as you can plan. I hope that you got to spend time with the people you care about. I hope you were able to just do what you wanted to do, just be able to enjoy this beautiful weather. And everywhere you look, there's beautiful things. There's signs everywhere. There's faces in the poo, faces in the window, faces in the ground, faces in the rock. When we look for things and we look for signs, they're there. So that's kind of what life's about, just knowing and enjoying and going for the ride. So I'm here, just kind of hanging out on my swings, just co-chilling on the swing, enjoying this weather, and here to report to you that still not eating meat. Still have not eaten meat. I chose at this moment to just ease my way back into it. The same way I eased my way in not eating meat. Pretty abruptly, actually, what happened. But here I am. It's Sunday, and I just don't have the urge or the call to do that right now. But we'll see. I can't say yes or no. Things will change as we go. But I did post the pictures of this bird dun that was on my window. And the reason I put it there because I saw the images, and there's a dove right above me. Watch this. I'm gonna flip my camera hope it doesn't go away. You see him up there? Yeah. You see? I saw what I saw. I saw the Virgin Mary in that picture. I also saw a lot of the faces too, and I saw a little dog in there, but I saw the face of the Virgin Mary in there. What does that mean? It means that Mother Earth is calling to us. Mother Earth is calling to us for us to help out in this process. Now, some of you probably listened to my show with Dawn Dancing Otter. She talked about, I had mentioned that we're the children of Earth. And she goes, yes, we are the children of Earth, but we are also should be the lovers of Earth. And so what does it mean to be a lover of Earth? Well, when you are a lover of something or someone or something, you are passionately involved in that. You are passionately enwrapped and engulfed in that. You are passionately awake and notice things. Like that morning dove that just popped up here above my head. It just flew in as soon as I said those words. Is validation for me personally in my belief system, in my heart, in my core, in how I move and navigate through this world. To me, that was like, you couldn't ask for a better sign. So it means I'm heading in the right direction, doing the right things. So how do we become lovers of the earth? We become lovers of the earth by honoring her. When you love something or someone enough and you care about them enough, you will do just about everything to make sure that they're okay and reciprocate what comes back to you, right? But here's the thing. Even if you don't receive, doesn't mean that they don't love you. A true lover doesn't expect something back. We just love, we honor, and we respect each other. And we meet each other halfway. Excuse me. And sometimes we go a little bit out of our way to do things that we probably wouldn't do for just somebody who we probably don't know. We really care. So as children, as Don was explaining, as children, sometimes we feel entitled that the earth owes us, that the earth has to give us, that we have to not reciprocate back to her. As children, and those of you who have children, and those who do not have children, especially those who have children, as they get older, you realize that these kids really need you. They're very dependent on you. They really want you and they need you. And we're kind of the same way. We're all like little kids, sucking and nursing on the mother's tit, sucking the oil from her, chopping down her trees, chopping down things, burning, using, and not taking care of it, not being good stewards. Why? Because we're children. We're childish, we're childlike, and sometimes kids just are rotten spoiled, okay? And the kids sometimes think that they are owed. Not owed anything. What we are owed is to love and to cherish and nourish this planet. That's what we need to do. That's the frame of mind that we should work from. Is it easy? No, it's not easy. But you know what? If you are a lover, and if you love, and you truly love from your heart unconditionally, she'll give back to you in a different way than you could ever imagine. Are you ready for that? Do you want that in your life? Do you want to see that happen to you? Well, stop acting like a child, that you deserve, that the earth feeds you, that the animals deserve to be eaten, though in the capacity they are. Like my friend Kate told me the other day, she goes, I told her, I said, I have a sacred contract with the animals, but she also said, yes, but there's no one that really represents them when they're in these environments, in these situations. They don't have a representation in sorts. And so I agreed with her. And, it makes me sad that these animals have to go through these things. But we're in the same boat. We do the same thing. We just keep taking and taking and stripping and eating and eating and eating. And then what happens? Then there's nothing left. We are like a virus. We've consumed and used everything. We're like the pandemic of the world. Are we a pandemic of the world? Hell yeah, we are. We're the pandemic of the world because we don't have any control, any self-control of what we use. Now, some of us say we use and some of us think that we do, but we're all slaves to this planet. We're all slaves to this earth. We're all slaves. It doesn't matter. You're a slave to the machine. I'm a slave to the machine. Just because we drive away 100 miles away and hang out someplace else doesn't mean we're free. Just because we run out to the woods and we live under the assumption that we don't have to buy oil, we don't have to buy wood, we don't have to buy electric, but we're still required to do certain things. But as a slave, it doesn't mean it has to be a bad thing, that we have to suffer for it. No. You have to be a lover of the planet. The planet loves you. The planet is listening, and the planet is waiting for you to say, hey, love me back. I love you unconditionally. Why don't you love me back? So for every tree we cut down, right, shouldn't we plant another one? But here's the thing. We do sometimes plant things, but sometimes the trees that we plant aren't necessarily for that region or for that purpose, and they don't do well with that. So when you do some research, you have to actually plant things accordingly to the landscape and the nature that's there. Plant things that are of that region. You can't just bring in trees randomly and hope they grow. Trees are a communication system like you and me. Like we talk here on Facebook, trees communicate in ways that we can't even fathom. So, on Easter here, as you're thinking the resurrection of those of you who believe in Christ and those of you who believe in, the miracle of that, they didn't recognize Christ when they saw him. Doubting Thomas. They had to put their finger in his hand, in his side, to make sure that it was really him. Why? Because he manifested and changed. And so those were the signs, right? Do we have faith? Well, we're humans. That's why we lack faith sometimes. That's even somebody who says that they came from heaven and that they represent, even when he came back for the third day, they still didn't believe. Some of them. But through the course of time and through history, hundreds of years, books written, Bible written, stories passed down, here we go. So, the poo on my window, for me, is a sign. For me, it was a message from Spirit. It was a message from the God Mother, the Earth Mother, telling me, reminding me, thanking me. How much more natural could it be for a little bit of poop from the earth, from a buzzard or from a robin, wherever it came from, whatever bird it came from? It's not blasphemous. It's only blasphemous because you make it blasphemous. Because you think that it's bad. It's not bad. It's not bad. There's no difference if I saw an image in a rock. It doesn't make it bad. We see what we want to see in this world. We create in our mind the imaginations we see. And when we look up in the sky, we see beautiful things. Just like that gray heron flying right over there. You see him? You guys see him or her? It's a her or him. One or the other. It's one. There's all kinds of beautiful things going on around us we don't even see. We only see this way sometimes. And we don't see things like this. So, when we really are open to the possibilities, to see the world in its natural form, and the things flying by us, and the bugs buzzing by us, the grass growing, without hesitation, the grass just grows. We cut it because we want it to look nice, and we want it to be manicured. And when all these dandelions start to pop up, that's dinner for me. That's sustenance for me. Especially for a person who's not going to be eating a lot of meat, or maybe no meat at all. Maybe I don't know what's going to happen. It doesn't matter right now. What matters is that I am breathing and I am participating, that I am on this planet sharing a story about me and sharing the miracles that are floating around me every single moment. And in my culture, when poop hits you or hits anything on on your valuables, that means it's good luck. So for me, I understand. And that's the rub. As long as you understand what it means for you, as long as you understand what it's supposed to value for you, then it doesn't matter what anybody says. It doesn't matter what it means. You know, you can only chuckle and laugh when people make fun of you. You can only chuckle and laugh when people don't understand you. Because you know what? Sometimes it's probably best that they don't understand you. Sometimes it's better that they don't really engage in your sphere of influence or be around you, because it probably wouldn't work. Maybe that's the way the universe works. Maybe that's what they do. Maybe that's what the universe says. I'm going to give you magic medicine. For those people who align with you, they will come around you, because I will sprinkle upon you things that only you can see and only you can share with them. And when they see it, they'll start to understand where your mind goes and what you see. In the Mind of Iggy, there are unlimited, untapped resources and things that have yet to be discovered, yet to be seen, yet to be explored. So with that, I hope you have a beautiful Sunday. I hope you have a beautiful Easter. I hope you have a beautiful Passover. Whatever you celebrate, it's whatever you're in alignment with. You guys have an amazing, beautiful rest of your day. And I will catch up with you tomorrow. Tomorrow on my show, I have Tanya, the herbalist, at 8 p.m. We had to move it up a half hour. But she will be live with me here on Facebook Live, 8 p.m. So if you have questions for her, please come on and type away, and we'll see if she can answer your questions. You know, the world is an amazing, amazing journey. There are no destinations. We just get to places and we start new journeys when we arrive. So take a deep breath, enjoy, relax, and I will see you guys on the other side of this phone, or I will see you on the other side in the near future. Take care, my friends. Ho'oponopono, mataku out. What is above is below. It's good to be here. All right. Namaste. All right. Take care. Have a great day. Oh.